So today we're going to ask Prime Creator for an Ascension update instead of doing an energy forecast for next month. I feel like there's so much changing very quickly, so I just want to see if there's anything Prime Creator wants to share with us about that. Dear ones, yes, some big energies are arriving to your planet Earth, and this is not new in terms of what has been scheduled, so to speak, for the ascension process and divine alignments, but the energies are new in terms of what you have experienced or not experienced before. And so the energy signatures that are being given now for planet Earth, for humans, for animals, I will do my best to describe through this channel. First, we have an energy signature of heart opening and expansion. Yes, you have received some of these signatures before, but these are new in the way they have coalesced. They are new in the volume of energy. And they are new in the way that they are working with humans. These heart opening and expansion energies are so available. They are very potent, and they provide humanity with somewhat of a crossroads, because you can either receive them or reject them. There is not much in between. So in the past, when certain energy signatures were given for the heart, humans had the option to receive them, work with them, integrate them, either as they came in or in a future timeline, in a future date. They would be available for whenever the human was ready. These energy signatures are available now, and it's not that they will go away, but if they are not received and worked with now, it will be a much greater challenge for beings to integrate them later. You could say they are ripe for this time. So, dear ones, if you would like to experience them, let us work with them a bit together. In this moment, I invite you to tune into your heart, your physical human heart, your etheric heart, the energy of your heart. Tune in to this space in your body. Tune in to the energetics. And slow down your breathing. And as the breath comes in, allow it to go directly into your heart. And allow an opening, a warmth, an expansion. What I am doing for you right now is creating a stream of energy that is more focused and directed. So in this moment, if you wish to receive, you can sit in this energy and allow it to move straight into your heart. Remember, we have spoken about how powerful the human heart is, how important it is. How it is the part of the human that has the most power, the most alchemy. So by allowing expansion and opening of this part of your being, you allow the activation and awakening of other things within you, your spiritual gifts and talents, your own personal alchemy codes, your ability to transcend things that you struggled with before. This is all possible when you are in the space of the heart. So continue as I speak to allow this focused stream of energy to flow into your heart if you so desire. And allow this stream of energy to transmute any lower vibrating frequencies that you have been holding within your heart. Whether it is sadness, grief, judgment, whatever you may have been holding within your heart that is preventing you from moving forward, from opening, from expanding, from ascending, I invite you to allow this stream of energy to penetrate as deeply as you are willing, to assist you in releasing all of those things, in transmuting any lower vibrating frequencies.
So, how do we replicate this when we're not on the call with you?
You can drop into this same space as you are receiving the energy signature. It is now with you. So you simply set your intention. Do whatever you need to do to get into a quiet space within your mind, within your being, and ask that this stream of energy open up within you again. Ask that this stream of energy focus itself into your heart and simply be available and willing to receive it. I thank you for this question, dear one.
Thank you.
The next energy signature that is working with you with your ascension is focused more on the physical, on your body. There are energy signatures coming in that enable you to change your body. Whether it is a health issue, a serious illness or disease, a weight issue, the shape of your body, the strength of your body, whatever is going on at the physical level in your body, these energy signatures can help you shift and create something new. Now, I will say that this may be very difficult for some of you because you do not believe in your body's ability to change quickly. You have not had this experience before, or it has been a struggle to change your body, or you have had the illness for 30 years, or whatever the case may be. The patterns that have been running in your body have created strong physiological reactions or strong habits. Your nervous system and your brain is accustomed to what has been happening in your body. And so you must understand that you have the ability to tell your brain tell your body, tell your nervous system how you are changing and what you are doing, that you are breaking the habits, that you are creating new patterns in your body. And you must believe that you are capable of doing this, that you are worthy of doing this. Otherwise, it will not work, or it will not work as well. So when it comes to the physical, there is more density involved. Therefore, more discipline of the mind, more potent energy signatures are needed in order to make a shift. I'm speaking in generalities. Not everyone has this experience, but for most humans, this is the way it works. And so you must have a belief in yourself, a belief in your body of what is possible in order to make a shift. Now, for most of you, you are not at the point where you are going to start levitating and teleporting and things of this nature, but these are the energy signatures that are the beginnings of what is possible in these regards. But it starts with mastering the frequency that vibrates within your cells at the physical level. Yes, it is nice to raise the frequency of the heart and expand and open it. It is nice to be able to discipline your mind and regulate your emotions and all of these masteries that you can have as humans. And when it comes to the physical level, this is where it is going to take some effort. It is going to take some work unless you are already a master in this.
Yes, Prime Creator. So if we're in that position where we're not quite ready to receive the belief system that we can change whatever's in our body, could we do like Susie said and ask the question, how does it feel to believe that this is possible? Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for this question, dear one. Yes, this is a very good method to begin to work with the subconscious and the body, the consciousness of the body, to initiate change and shifting, for the body to begin responding to you in a different way when you ask for its support, when you ask for its wisdom to step forth by asking those questions. This will elicit change because the body wants to serve you. Your vessel, your temple wants to support you in whatever you desire. But many of you have felt betrayed by your bodies. You believe that the body is separate from everything else, or that the body is not important, or whatever the case may be. But the body is part of the ascension process. It is meant for the body to increase in frequency continuously, because this is part of the ascension. It is not just spiritual growth. It is not just mental and emotional regulation. You are increasing the frequency of all parts of you, and the body is just as important. And if you are carrying things in your body, energetically, emotionally, they turn into physical. And they can either weigh you down, or if you are carrying healthy things in your body, they can uplift you. And so you want to be very intentional about what you are carrying in your cellular matrix. Are you carrying belief systems that move you forward and uplift you and help you to heal and find your wholeness? Or are you carrying belief systems that cause illness and disease? And so you must be willing to look at yourselves. There is no bypassing. You must be willing to be real and honest with yourself about what you are carrying in your bodies. Because there are things you cannot take with you to the new earth. There are things you cannot take with you as you ascend into higher frequency. They are not the correct frequency. Remember, this is all about frequency. These are the two energy signatures that I will focus on today. There are some other things coming in, but they are not as strong yet. We can perhaps discuss them in a future transmission. But these are the two that are the strongest and that are working the most with humans, as well as animals and the planet herself. A note about animals and pets: if you see them behaving differently, they also have things they need to release and transmute. Perhaps they have been holding space for you and they are assisting you in releasing and transmuting, or perhaps they have their own thing going on that they need to release and transmute and move into higher frequency. So you may see some different animal behaviors, even wild animals. Some of these behaviors are related to their ascension process as well. Everything, every being, all life is going through the ascension process.
We had that Aurora Borealis, and there just came a video out about quantum hypnosis, where a woman was with a higher self going to the future after an event. I don't know whether that's a real event. And she said something with the Aurora Borealis. They are coming more and more, going even to the equator and even coming down to the ground. And what she said in the hypnosis, that people would be afraid to go outside. And so if that event happens, is it safe to go outside and enjoy it, what comes from the heaven?
It depends on your frequency, dear one. So remember how we spoke of this before, that some of this is real and some of it is generated. Either way, it depends on your frequency. If your frequency is high enough, it does not matter fully if it is generated by a hydron collider or if it is real, generated by divine energy. Those who are vibrating at lower frequencies, an energy like this can blast their circuits. There needs to be an internal strength in a being in order to be with frequencies like this. If the frequency is real, it can open them up. It can create new flows. It can disrupt flows that they currently have that may not be of the highest frequency. And so it can be very difficult for them to receive something like this. And if it is generated by a hydron collider, for an example, the frequencies may be too harsh for a being to be able to let them pass through or over them. I will bring through a closing message. We have spoken time and time again of how to integrate and manage the higher frequencies. So I will not spend too much time on this, but I will say as the frequencies continue to raise up, that you will need to continue to stay in your disciplines and practices. For some, this will look like more physical movement and activity to be able to ground the energies, move them through, integrate them. For some, you need more work with meditation, quieting your mind, opening your heart. For some, you need to work on your diets and the food you are putting into your temples, because it is not a match with the frequency that is meant for your body. For some, you need to finally face your deepest fear or the thing that you have been bypassing. Remember, as you ascend, you cannot take with you those things of lower density. Ascension and lower density do not go together. They're incompatible. And so you must deal with anything you are carrying that is of lower density, whether you are carrying it in your mind, your body, your spirit, your emotional field, whatever you are doing, however you are working with it. If you want to move forward, there comes a point where you must release and transmute. You cannot continue to carry it. You know exactly what this is for you. Do not pretend to be ignorant any longer. Be real with yourself. Be honest. What you are experiencing now on planet Earth, we have also spoken about before. This is the time of disclosure, illumination, inversions coming into the light. Things that you thought were true, you realize are not true. Things that you thought were untrue, perhaps actually are the truth. And so it can feel chaotic and confusing. But the most important thing is to focus on your inner strength, continue your inner work, continue to move forward. Do not let the patterns and programs that have been embedded in you continue to rule your life. You may feel like you are victims of what is occurring on this planet. And that is your choice, dear ones. No matter what is happening around you, you can be a victim of it or you can transcend it. I would not speak with you so directly if you did not have the capacity to transcend anything. You are not newbies anymore. Your souls have been preparing for this time for eons. And so do not claim to be ignorant, that you do not know what to do, you do not know how to do it. It is within you, dear ones. Ask for it to be revealed to you if you feel confused about this. Ask your wisdom, your innate intelligence to be revealed to you in a way that you can understand. Stop making excuses. Ascension does not tell you how to do things or what to do. It asks you to surrender and allow. I will leave you with that final thought to ponder. Ascension does not tell you what to do or how to do things. It asks of you that you surrender and allow. I thank you, dear ones. Interesting piece at the end there. I hope that you all felt the heart energies. I could feel them like coming into this, not a laser focus, but a diffuse focused energy streaming into my heart as Prime Creator was sharing that with us. That was so beautiful. So I hope you were able to feel that. And thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys.